Bro, enough is enough. These delays must be stopped. Like, I don't even believe in release dates anymore, because every single time they announce a game, at the end of the trailer, they want to jump the gun, give a release date just to drive up marketing and pre-orders, probably, and then in 3 months, we get a Twitter post saying the game has been delayed by like a year. Like, come on, bro, I'm tired of it. I feel like this became really rampant for AAA games announced in 2019. Cyberpunk was supposed to come out April 16th. It released on December 10th, 2020. Dying Light 2 had a spring release window. It came out February 4th, 2022. Marvel's Avengers was supposed to come out in May 2020. We played it September 4th, 2020. This happened to Doom Eternal and Watch Dogs Legion as well. Obviously, delays are nothing new. But again, ever since 2019, these delays have been very consistent, and especially in the following years. But you know what? I don't care. I'm just so done with the excuses. I hate these delays. I hate these delays. I see a bunch of people on the internet cheering on delays. Like, what the fuck? When was that a good thing? And worst of all, I see a bunch of people terribly misusing Miyamoto's quote, like how anti-CRT people use MLK's quote. I get it, everyone's scared of the big bad Cyberpunk, but I just feel like we're getting a little bit too relaxed about these delays and letting these companies off the hook. Like, how does Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League get delayed because of COVID? To me, that's frustrating because we had games released during the pandemic, and just like those games, y'all start development on this game years in advance. I know that the pandemic was and is still an issue, but shouldn't y'all be settled in by now? I'm not advocating for crunch, but I am advocating for something to be done.
Be quiet, but everybody, be quiet! That's what is wrong with you. But you're not. Stop it! I have never in my life yelled at a girl like this. I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Yo, what's good? You already know I'm KenWal, and after the Starfield and Redfall delay, I decided it was time to talk about these delays. I play games that are fun, period. It doesn't have to be AAA games. It just, I greatly look forward to the AAA releases. I mean, come on, who doesn't? Delays just suck, especially when they announce the game years in advance, and then when we hear back from them in 3 months, it's about a delay. Like, come on, man, I'm tired of it. I've read about how hard game development is, and delays are always gonna happen. But as someone who cares passionately about this medium, I gotta call it like I see it. There's just been way too many delays to be cool with something like this, and something has to be done. Whether that be not showing the game until it's absolutely ready, or scaling back these games.
You don't know shit.
I never would have thought I would have been saying something like that, but here we are. So today we're going to talk about why these delays have been happening so much and what should be done. The reason why these delays have been happening is because of us.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
A lot of gamers buy the big AAA games that are super polished with graphics that make you contemplate reality. As more and more AAA games have come, the more we want from them. So the graphics have to be better than the last. There has to be an animation for everything. It has to be longer. The map has to not just be bigger than the previous, it has to be double the size with meaningful content in it as well. The AAA games that we want today require a lot of time and a lot of people, which equals money, lots of it. Do I have a problem with this mentality? No, I'm team consumer. If you want a better product, then demand it. If you're one of these people, that is fine. It's okay to like what you like. I used to be the same way, only buying AAA games. But we need to understand that having that mentality has trade-offs, like me liking warm cereal.
How?
Yes, I warm up my cereal before and then I put the cereal in it. It's good as fuck. But the trade-off is I can't say that shit in public because I will get roasted. Seriously, the size and the production of AAA games today would make some of these movie companies squeal. Delays are still going to happen regardless of whether we are in a pandemic or not. So yes, to a degree, it's because of us. But at the same time, the company is running the numbers. They're looking at the data, and data doesn't get nuance. Just look at the success of Elden Ring. Did that have the most beautiful graphics? No. Did it have the animation for everything? No. So there's always blame to be put on these companies. If a game needs to be delayed, then so be it. But I'm not okay with these companies potentially booking a date, knowing damn well they ain't making it, delay it, but still have the pre-orders up and running, collecting money. It's important to know that some of these companies are just
generating pre-sales. They want you to go buy the game now. They want you to hype things up. They want to use the journalists and the media and their access to squeeze positive, preview runs out of them and all these kinds of things.
It's time to stop cheering delays. The fall of 2022 looks emptier than Peacock's catalog, and that wasn't supposed to be the case the beginning of the year. With Xbox and Bethesda dropping the ball on Starfield and Ragnarok potentially missing its release window, the fall is looking pretty bleak. Companies need to be more careful when announcing release dates, and this is a no-brainer. Too often, a game gets a release date 2 years prior, and then it gets delayed. Going forward, companies should not have a release date until the game is absolutely ready, and release dates should not be revealed if the game is 2 years out. I would be fine with them just releasing gameplay trailers until it's ready, and then when it is, they can have some special event where they drop a new trailer with the release date. They could have it called the release date event. I don't know, just that would be better than us getting let down every single time. We really only need to see the game twice anyways, maybe a third time before we play it. Look at Fallout 4. If Rockstar decided to drop one 3-minute gameplay trailer before the release of GTA 6, it would still sell 1 billion. These gaming companies forget that games don't need a 2-year marketing run. Gamers just need to see what they'll be doing in the game once, and then we're off to the digital store. Game companies need to do something different. Maybe spend more money in planning and pre-production to try to reduce problems in the future. Another way to prevent delays, and I can't believe I'm saying this, is scaling back games. To me, the PlayStation 3, Xbox 360 era was the best. There were many reasons, like how we were the guinea pigs for online play, which made it like the Wild Wild West. Other than that, there were a lot of games that were released, specifically AAA. For the last few months, I've been checking out old 360 games that I missed, and boy, some of these games that we've been getting today have been really lacking. Games back in the day started off the rip, engaging, and they were well paced. Before the game would get boring or repetitive, it would end. Going back and playing the BioShock series made me miss the laser burn disc days. Now that we have seen bigger and longer games, it definitely comes with drawbacks, like slow intros and bloated content, as well as the production becoming bigger, longer, and expensive. That's why we get these delays. So I propose scaling back games. Like, not every game needs to be open world, god damn it. Not everything needs an animation, and graphics just need to be up to standard. If the game is looking like a 360 game, then that's a problem. I'm not saying make just linear or get rid of open world. I'm talking about balance. What I'm saying is if you can make a game fun and engaging for 20 hours, do it. But if you can make a game 10 to 12 hours, don't let these hacky ass producers tell you otherwise, which happens to be the case most of the time now today, since we barely get linear games. These delays have got me into playing indies because I'm tired of waiting. I used to think games need to be longer and bigger, but that's not necessarily the case. Delays are terrible, necessary, and inevitable, but that doesn't mean we should be happy about them either, especially when it has been ramping up its cadence. Do movies and music have this issue? Not as much. I get it, game development is harder, but we should still try to do something. Like project managers, where y'all at? In conclusion, do you mind delays or do you hate them as much as me? As always, you already know I'm KenWal. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Peace.